Most people are familiar with ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, but there are a lot of misconceptions that get in the way of getting accurate diagnosis and treatment. For example, ADHD was thought to be a disorder only of boys, not of girls.
My name is Jessica Lands. I'm 31 years old. I have ADHD.
And that's because boys are more hyperactive as children than girls are. Girls tend to just sit and daydream, whereas little boys were getting in trouble all the time. So we thought ADHD in kids is a disorder of boys, and it's primarily a disorder of hyperactivity. They can't sit still, they got to keep moving, they get in trouble all the time. What we now know is boys and girls are equal in childhood, or just about equal in numbers, and in addition to the hyperactivity, the real problem with ADHD is problems with concentration and focus.
ADHD mainly affects my ability to focus for long periods of time.
You have a hard time concentrating, focusing, staying still. You feel like you're constantly driven by a motor.
Especially when it comes to subjects that I necessarily don't have a whole lot of interest, or I guess
restless, forgetful.
So you can't concentrate and focus. The other problem is we used to believe that when a kid got to adolescence, the ADHD went away. They kind of outgrew it.
My name is Jessica Lands. I'm 31 years old.
I am a 20-year-old who has been diagnosed for about 12 plus years of my life as having ADHD.
And so adults didn't suffer from this disorder. What we now know is that's not true. Now, you don't get ADHD as an adult unless you've had it as a child and continue with it, but at least a third of adults who have had ADHD in childhood continue to suffer from symptoms as an adult. And basically the symptoms involve lack of concentration, focus, and attention, difficulty organizing tasks, difficulty with losing things that you need for your task, like your keys or your pen or your tablets, and not being able to sit still. Even if you don't get up and run around, just feeling restless inside. And these are the symptoms of ADHD in adulthood, at least some of the symptoms. And we're fortunate here at Clinical Trials of Texas to be one of a few sites in the United States studying a brand new concept drug for the treatment of ADHD, both in children and adolescents as well as in adults. If you think that you might suffer from ADHD either as an adult or as a child, please contact us here at sanantonioresearch.com, saresearch.com, and talk to one of our recruiters to see if you might qualify to be in one of our studies.